Mic check. This is the Unleashed Voice Radio Show live right here on KWAM 990 Talk Radio. We educate, empower, enrich the community. And today, I am not feeling good. I am peeing off. I am pumped up for a good reason. But nevertheless, this is the live show on KWAM 990 Talk Radio. We're going to jump right into this thing. Into our show today. What in the hell is going on in America?
Well, listen, let me introduce ourselves to everyone in radio land and tuning in with us in social media land. This is the Unleashed Voice Radio Show for the LGBTQ community here on AM KWAM 990 and also FM 107.9 if you're listening to the sound of our voice. We are the premier soundboard throughout the United States, where we employ 3 equal principles: education, empowerment, and enrichment. And the purpose of our show is giving voice to the voices. So we're not going to go through our usual mumbo jumbo, because we're waiting on a caller to call in to share some information with us about what's going on today and around our world. So Davian, take it away.
Well, let's talk about what's going on in Charlottesville, Virginia, with these ignorant racists and these ignorant KKK members and these white supremacist group and all these ignorant people who have taken on the task, I guess, to put everybody in check for removing statues and messing with their heritage down in Charlottesville, Virginia. And so we also give our condolences to the people who have been injured, the person who was trampled by the vehicle, the individuals who's out there fighting. Kudos to you and keep the spirit up, but we want to send our condolences to the family down there for the people who are standing up for marginalized and oppressed people. And today our show is entitled It's Not About the Statue. It's not about the statue. It's not about none of that. This has been rooted in the history of the United States, the history of religion, the history of the world. It's not about that. This is about this is more, matter of fact, this is a spiritual thing. This is really a spiritual thing for people who believe in spirituality or any type of religion or theology. This is a spiritual battle, because we can't win this fight, us fighting them, them fighting us. Nobody's going to win that way. This is a spiritual thing. But we have to be prepared and properly trained and do what we have to do, because if you look back at those videotapes today, they were properly trained. They were strategic. They knew exactly what they were doing. Our people out there, we were outnumbered. We were not prepared for what they put on us. So that's a wake-up call right there. Pay attention. Pay attention to the small things that are out there and that the media put out. So let's dive into it. When I called you, you were talking about Moses and the people of the children of Israel and how long they were enslaved and how many people Moses led out and why Pharaoh didn't want to let them go and how they turned on Moses for freeing them and how we can't even get along during this time with each other, because if we don't get along, we definitely can't beat these white supremacist groups and these KKK members. And I'm going to say what the president didn't say. KKK, white supremacists. And so we would never beat them if we can't get along. And so this is very strategic. Think about it. 45 in the office right now. He's caused all of this ruckus. Back when President Obama was in office, they blame everything on Obama. I'm blaming this on Trump. On 45, I refuse to call him his name. I'm blaming on 45. He has caused this bigotry, this homophobia, this xenophobia, this racism, this sexism in this country. He has done it. And today, during that press conference that he did, he showed a prime example why he is the person that he is. He never referred to those people, those white supremacists, those KKK members, those people who were down there doing what they were doing, making America great again. David Duke saying they were making the country great and fulfilling Donald Trump promises and all the above. He never denounced those people one time. He talked about all his personal accolades and everything his staff is doing and all that. You are an idiot, 45. And so the issue is he's in place. Matter of fact, he is the modern age Pharaoh. He's the Pharaoh, if you think about it. He was put, and they put him there.
We still not connected.
What?
generation and my position and the things that I've been allowed to tell me the story, it contradicts everything that we are standing in protest about. And the reason I say that is because Donald Trump, our 45th president, is a proxy. And he was put there as a major distraction to people, and he's good at what he does as far as raising issues, saying off the wall things, and getting the public upset, and all the while that all the attention is on him and his Twitter tweets. The people that are really making the decisions about the country and the world doing what they do best. They don't want any attention. We don't even know who they are, but we know that there's a well-oiled machine that's working this system, and it's bigger than those statues. It's bigger than what we saw today. It's bigger than the KKK and the white nationalists. These are kids, and they're just following the footsteps of their forefathers who were part of the European and colonization of the world, and it goes on. And I told you, when you start calling out historical examples of oppression, I said keep going. And you went about another 200 years, I said keep going. And you went about another 200 years, I said keep going. And you got to keep going, it's going to take us all the way back until the recording of the biblical war in the history of God. And what particular group is going to walk away with this thing? And you know, it's a battle for us. And I do believe that we are the original people, and I say we of African descent, and that it's a strategic plot for us not to reclaim our rightful places being kings and queens that we once were. And even the rhetoric for the Jews, the Jews, the original Jews, and I'm going to say this, could not have been of white or Caucasian persuasion in the Middle East and that part of the world. So, and I'm not Muslim, I'm not anti-Semitic, I'm not any of that. I'm just telling y'all the truth. You might not want to hear it. So, the 45th president is doing what he does, and the plot to keep the racists ignorant has worked very well. And it's in full steam ahead right now. So, we're going to stay current, because I don't want to get too deep on everybody can't float. The strategy to get 45 in office was the Southern strategy that Richard Nixon used, where he was able and very skillful in getting the same type of people that 45 was able to attract. Richard Nixon did that in his campaign. And these were the white males, the Southern males, and those men that felt left out and looked over, hadn't had somebody to represent them or their cause, and to bring that group up and to also make them feel that they're needed. And that's where the backwoods come from, what we see, what's going on now. We try to figure out this 2017, these people haven't gone anywhere. They're part of our military, they're part of our corporate America, they're children, they're part of the police department. And what I saw today was just an example of what's to come. It's what's to come. And while we worried about Kim Jong and Donald fighting, it's going to be a civil war instead of a world war. And that's pending and moving over us as well, with our leader and the leader of North Korea making threats towards China. So,
Well,
I know you want to get on 45.
No,
I know you want to talk about what he's not doing, but
I don't care about him. He's doing exactly what he's been told to do,
Exactly.
or what he's been put out to do.
Exactly.
That's his mission. My point is, you have black people who are homophobic. You have black people who are sexist. You have black people who I'm not talking to white people. I'm talking to black people. The black people who have all these other issues with these segments of individuals in our race, and you're so blindsided and influenced that you miss the big picture as well. And these people sneak in and do exactly what they did on today. And this is a small part. And they have bigger fish than frying with these bills they're going to pass, depleting health care, depleting welfare and Social Security and all the above. And you're missing the big picture. While you worry about a twerk fest and love and hip hop and your weave and all that stuff, you're missing a big picture, because when they get through with you, you won't have nothing. And so that's why it's so important for us to stick together. And I was talking to somebody, they were saying, boycott doesn't work, this doesn't work. Bull crap, it does work. If people stick together. We do not know how to stick together. We do not know how to stick together. We've been brainwashed from the very beginning. And in the Bible, we talk about the different plagues that God put on people and all that. You know, the enemy, they can put plagues on you as well. And the plague they put on us is brainwashing the black man and making us fight against each other. While we're fighting and going to jail and doing this, going into the criminal justice system, those white devils today were out here strategically planning and plotting, and they got the mission accomplished on today.
Well, you have to, if anybody listening to the sound of this broadcast, if you have a nickel, take the nickel out of your pocket and look at it. Look on the front and look on the back. That's your illustrious, one of the authors of our Bill of Rights and our Constitution, Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, he's a slave master.
And Monticello is sitting right there in Charlottesville, Virginia, where they were fighting it. And these are the architects of our great nation, and where a lot of the beliefs come from, and it came from overseas in Europe and that part of the country, because they had to go around and colonialize the entire world. Is that a copy?
Yes.
Okay. So I think this is our David. Okay. And that's what we got. I mean, this is the result of what we're dealing with. So you want to take this call, or you want to take the first commercial break?
Go ahead, take the call. We'll take a break at 5:30.
Okay, you can go ahead and dispatch them through. Hey caller, you're live on the air. This is AM 990 Talk Radio and 107 FM 107.9, the Unleashed Voice. Go ahead.
How y'all doing today?
Hey, how are you?
I'm not getting this quick because I know I'm not more important than first, y'all, but I appreciate y'all for delaying first.
Yes.
That's a really interesting conversation. You know, you talk about who are the real people, you know, behind it, whether it's Illuminati or, you know, or whomever it is. But I think that people, human beings, have seen enough or have had enough evidence throughout even the last century, let's get to the last century, Nazi Germany and all of that, to understand who these folks are, you know. And so we should be shocked and surprised in regards to what they're willing to do.
Yes.
If you read some of the stories, and of course the Security Institution of Slavery, the transatlantic slavery, history is as bad or worse as what happened to the Jews. So we're not trying to figure out who had it the worst. So I'm just saying.
Well, I'm going to tell you who had the worst. We had the worst.
Wow.
The only difference is